I think that if you get a model that's too busty, it takes out some of the beauty of the bra.
Oh, too much tits is not pretty, huh?
Yeah, it takes away the pretty lace. So you're not looking at the tits, as you call them. You're looking at the bra.
That's my mom. That's the 87-year-old Birdie Mae Allison.
I can hear myself.
And I like throwing some topics out for her to have a go at.
That's smarter, not harder, said the old man.
This is Convos with Ma.
Bye. Smarter, not harder, so they say. All right, I am ready.
Did you know NBC finally let a real woman wear a bra on TV and America somehow survived? Did you know about this?
Is that the first model that modeled the bras?
It is the first bra. On May 4th, 1987, we just had May 4th, so it had its anniversary. NBC aired a Playtex Cross Your Heart commercial featuring a live one wearing only a bra, ending a decades-old network restriction. Before that, television ads and bras typically used mannequins because network standards considered real women in underwear too controversial for broadcast television.
Boy, have things changed from then to now.
I was 17. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, they're your first bra, huh?
Well, no, I've seen bras before. I'm just saying the fact that there was no bra on television and a live woman. We talk about, let's not get too political, but it does make me laugh. Like, satirically speaking, that we consider ourselves the land of the free and the home of the brave. We are just like walking around doing whatever we want. We're not under the tyrant thumb of a king or of some like regime. We're free to do whatever we want. And then we go like, okay, how about a bra on a lady? They're like, oh my God, no.
So some beautiful lady got to be in the land of the free wearing her beautiful bra. So I guess she earned that right.
Well, let's ask this question. So say you're in the market for a bra and you see TV ad number one and it's just a mannequin and, you're like, okay, well, you've seen that ad many times because it's what you've always seen. And then suddenly the next one has an actual woman on it. You go like, oh, a better bra?
Or Cross Your Heart bra.
Do you give a shit that it was a mannequin or a woman?
I never thought anything about it because...
It's a man's problem, right?
Yeah. Hey.
A man sees a woman in a bra, they're like, oh, no.
The only thing that we thought about as ladies is, oh, that's kind of cool. It got straps to Cross Your Heart bra.
Well, some ladies need like freeway rebarb. They've got to hold up some weight.
That's true. Some people,
How busty was this woman, do you think?
Probably not too busty.
It was just like, a comfy, light, heavy B, light C.
I think that if you get a model that's too busty, it takes out some of the beauty of the bra.
Oh, too much tits is not pretty, huh?
Yeah, it takes away the pretty lace. So you're not looking at the tits, as you call them. You're looking at the bra.
I see. Also, it's kind of like your daughter's lovely, but her tits are too aggressive.
That could be true.
All right. Well, the ad was part of a $4 million Playtex campaign created by Gray Advertising. Executives argued showing an actual person made more sense than selling lingerie on a plastic dummy.
Well, that's true because people move differently than, well, of course, dummies don't move very well at all.
Sure, but okay, say you're walking in you're walking through Macy's, right? And then are you more susceptible to be influenced by a model, a dummy, or would you prefer them hire a human to stand there in the clothes?
I think a human to stand there in the clothes.
Then you would find yourself going like, oh, this looks good on them.
Yes.
As opposed to...
Oh, I might try that.
You might try that. So the fake nippled mannequin is...
Yeah.
It's like a TikTok video.
I don't think people
swiping right
pay much attention to mannequins, but I think that when it's a live person, it gets your attention much quicker.
But isn't there an awkwardness to the body parts in your face? Like, okay, say let's change the sex for a second and call it, a guy's modeling swim shorts, right? And he's standing there. It's a real human. And then at one point he moves around. You see the outline of his cock right there. And you're walking by with your little 12-year-old daughter, you're like, maybe I don't like that hog in my daughter's face.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be walking your little daughter through the men's section. Take her over to the ladies section.
Really? So it's your fault.
Hey,
That hog was there before you got here.
as a parent, you need to make that judgment whether you take your daughter in that section or not.
All right.
Well, I think probably when women saw these beautiful lace bras on a real live person, the sales become better and that those people earned a lot of money. And so therefore they just pushed aside what someone might say. Some old woman like me would say, oh my God, look at that. But hey, what is it they say? Sex sales?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking, a man, this is for a man, right? I mean, like, not the bra is not for a man, but the man's going to go like, oh, look at that, which is going to bring the attention of everybody in the room. Maybe they all turn. They say, like, for example, if you want to advertise something to somebody who has children, and the product is not for children, it's for adults. But if you put an animated character in this ad, that the children will go, hey, look, and you as a buying adult will turn to the TV as well. So the cartoon is there to get the kids' attention, but really there to get the kids' attention to get your attention to buy the product. So with that roundabout way, do you think this is something made for man where the man goes, oh my, look at that, it's a real lady?
I disagree with that. You don't 100%.
Think so?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I think most people, there are some that their mind's always cluttered with, that sort of thing. But I think most people look at the ad
that sort
for
of
the
thing.
product.
Right.
They're not, oh, how sexy, the lady in a bra. Everyone knows that ladies wear bras.
Yeah, I know that. But say you're just not thinking about sex or ladies at all. You're just like going like, I got to do
I'm going to buy one of those lazy bras.
And then suddenly the imagery pops up in your periphery and you go like, oh. And you turn your head and you're like, now suddenly.
I think what they're looking at is not so much that, I'm looking at a lady in a bra. Maybe they were shocked that it was a live person wearing that bra.
They're like actual titties.
Because how many times have they seen that bra and it never faced them? And I think that a person wearing sexy underwear is much more, a man maybe would be much more interested in looking at someone with really sexy underwear than just standing there naked.
Sure.
So, hey, sexy underwear is pleasing to both male and female.
I've always felt that too. And I think that's even a Seinfeld episode where it's like, maybe I'm extrapolating too much, but there is the element of wonder when you see some clothes. If they're just naked, then there it is, right? You don't have to wonder what's underneath the garments. There's something kind of like teasing about having some kind of lacy garment over the things you can't quite see yet. That makes it more enticing than just naked.
For instance, whoever looks at a naked mannequin standing in a window, but you put sexy underwear on that mannequin and people stop and look.
I've always, whenever I see a naked mannequin, I always go, hey, what's up, babe?
Oh, okay. Well, you're different.
All right, Mom. Good job. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't mind talking about sexy underwear. I like it.
This is Convos with Ma. That's my 87-year-old mother, Bertie Mae Allison. My name is Aaron Atadero. You can find us on Substack and all the other places on the internet that people hang out. And I hope you liked it. I think this is a better truncated version of what we were trying to do before. And come back, tell your friends, find us on YouTube. All right, guys. Ciao.